So I just need to make this video because I just saw something that might just prove that there might be monster bears out there. I was literally just cruising through Twitter and literally just having a fun time just cruising through Twitter, looking through my Twitter page. And then apparently I saw a report coming from British Columbia claiming they just found a giant paw print from a grizzly bear. Mind you, grizzly bears are already pretty big. The biggest ones can get up to 15 to 1600 pounds and they can stand up to 12 feet tall. Apparently, according to this news report, apparently they're claiming that this paw print might be the biggest grizzly bear they have ever found. Apparently, according to the report, during a research trip by a couple of scientists, they ended up going to this sandbank and finding a giant paw print. Mind you, but bear paws are pretty common in British Columbia. They're known to be everywhere. This bear paw print really just showed that there might actually be monster bears out there. Basically, take my hand, right? My hand's pretty big as itself. And multiply it by 5. Apparently the paw print that they found was over 6 feet long this way and then 5 feet wide. After doing all the accurate measurements, they weighed the bear in at 2,700 pounds. Would also mean that this bear would be about 5 to 6 feet tall at the shoulder. Which means also that this bear could potentially stand up to 15 feet tall. Like, are we really not just looking at another reanimation of the cave bear? I'm pretty sure the cave bear went extinct during the Ice Age. I don't think we have cave bears right now. Finding a bear that weighs up to 2,700 pounds and knowing that there is probably one out there is terrifying. Knowing that there's a giant monster that's 2,700 pounds and eats moose for a living is quite literally insane. But oh no, there's more to the reports apparently. Apparently, according to the rest of the report, apparently some farmers around British Columbia have actually seen this bear. Apparently, according to one farmer, the bear was so violent it killed 2 of his horses. The bear decides to leave its natural food source behind and go after horses. That's when you have a real problem. Apparently, also according to other hunters around the area, they're also saying that this bear only eats moose. It doesn't eat elk, it doesn't eat deer, it only eats moose. That would mean that this bear is literally bulking up, and that means we're looking at a supersized bear. Now, here's the big question I have to ask. Are we sure that a cave bear didn't survive the extinction is now walking around British Columbia? To be frankly honest, I am already terrified of bears because quite literally bears are known to attack people if they're provoked. To know there is a 2,700 pound, 15 foot tall bear that is living in British Columbia, that's terrifying. And I really do hope that I do not ever see this bear if I ever decide to go to British Columbia, but I just have one very important question. Why has no one gotten rid of this thing? I know that I'm an animal person, but honestly, if a bear is killing horses and potentially could hurt people, this bear needs to be put down immediately. I don't know what's gonna happen with this, but we might have monster bears running around British Columbia.